Let yourself sit quietly and with ease, keeping your eyes open, breathing out all of your air, then breathing, holding, and letting it out. Breathing in gratitude for yourself and others, breathing out stress, breathing in love for yourself and others, and breathing out pain. Now closing your eyes, allow your body to be relaxed and open, your breath natural, your heart easy. Begin this meditation with thoughts of gratitude by feeling how year after year you have been cared for. Let yourself begin to acknowledge the many gifts that have been given to you. Since the long line of care and labor of generations of ancestors and elders who came before you, acknowledge their blessings and their support. Open to how the earth has supported your life. Now each time you breathe from here on out, imagine your breath flowing out through your rib cage and spreading relaxation throughout your body. So feel that relaxation as I talk to you. Relax all the muscle groups around your face for a moment. Relax your scalp, your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, and your cheeks, and your nose, and your mouth, especially those muscle groups around your mouth and lips. Make sure your teeth are not clenched together. Now just relax. Relax your chin and jaw, and allow all those muscles in your face to just let go. And now your neck relaxes, the front part of your neck, and the back part of your neck, right through to your shoulders. Feel your shoulders relaxing completely. Get rid of any tension that might be in your shoulder area. It feels good to do that. And allow yourself to breathe comfortably. Notice how deep and regular your breathing has become than just a few moments ago when we started. Feel your breathing. Feel the rhythm of your breathing. Notice the contraction and expansion of your diaphragm and your chest. Allow your chest muscles to relax completely, right down through to your stomach. Feel your stomach muscles just relaxing. Get rid of any tension that might be in that area. And allow your arms to relax now. Your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands, even your fingers. Relax and let go. Just imagine your arms becoming very heavy, loose and limp, heavy, loose, limp, like a wet washcloth. And allow your back muscles to relax. Those large muscle groups in the upper part of your back, right down your spinal column and into your lower back. Just let go. Let go completely. Allow those smaller muscle groups in the lower part of your back to relax as well. And your hips relax. And especially your legs, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and even your toes. Just allow those muscle groups to just relax completely as you begin to drift into a very deep, relaxed state, letting yourself go, letting your mind and body become one, feeling good, feeling so good now. Going into hypnosis is very gradual, and in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 20. 1 each count, you can allow yourself to drift into hypnosis at your own pace. 1. Deeper and deeper now. 2. All the way down deep. 3. 4. Tired and drowsy. 5. 6. Just letting go now. 7. 8. Deeper and deeper. 9. 10. Tired, letting go now. 11. 12. All the way down deep now. 13. 14. Deeper and deeper. 15. 16. Just letting go now. 17. 18. Deeper and deeper. 19. And finally, 20. Deep, deep, deep hypnosis. Your mind is now very relaxed and open to receive the helpful and beneficial suggestions I'm about to give you. You may use those suggestions that apply now, and you may reject those that do not apply at this moment, but which may apply at a future time. You are walking through the forest, and it's a lovely, crisp autumn day. The crisp brown, red, and golden leaves and broken twigs crackle underfoot as you walk along. Birds are singing and whistling to each other in the tall, majestic trees. Here and there, you notice a rabbit or a squirrel scuttling across a clearing. And nearby is a gurgling stream with large, roundish stones which have been carefully placed to create stepping stones for those wanting to reach the other side. It's a lovely autumn day. It is the type of day just after bonfire night, when the smell of smoke and fireworks still linger in the air. Pine cones are scattered on the ground, and grasshoppers jump across the sparse clusters of bluebells. You walk deeper into the forest, where it feels a little cooler, but still quite comfortable. You carefully step around broken stumps of trees and bracken, and over fallen branches. Suddenly, you come across a massive hole. It is a huge hole in the ground, with many steps leading down. Looking over the edge, you notice lights surrounding the inside of the hole, and those lights seem to beckon you to step inside and explore. You are cautious, but you are also curious. You wonder what is down there and what you will see. Perhaps you would usually prefer to remain above the ground, but your curiosity is strong, and somehow you know that you will be safe. For a moment or two, just imagine with me that you and perhaps someone you love and trust have decided to venture down the steps to see what is there. And you know that you are safe because this hole is just an imaginary hole. It's not real. It's not even there. The hole is just a figment of your wonderful and creative imagination. So, being the adventurous spirit that you are, you stepped slowly down, holding carefully onto the secure handrail that will guide you on your descent. There are just 20 steps leading down. So step down now as I count from 20 to 1. Count with me in your head as you descend. 20, 19, 18, 17, going deeper and deeper. 16, 15, 14, all the way down deep. 13, 12, 11, 10, going deeper and deeper. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, all the way down deep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep, deep, deep. You are quite far down inside the hole now, and you found it was so easy to reach this level. Now walk across the floor toward the center of the clearing. Then step back to look up from where you came. Notice the formations of the earth on the sides of the hole. There are different colored rocks with ingrained fossils and the gnarled roots of trees. And still deeper are crystals and precious gems such as jade and amethyst, as well as different varieties of microscopic life. The smell of earth fills your awareness with damp, sweet earth. You somehow realize that this is magic earth, and your curiosity deepens. More steps lead you even further down into the hole. Will you venture further? Let us go deeper. This time, there are only 10 steps to descend. So step further down now as I count from 10 to 1. 10, 9, going deeper and deeper. 8, 7, 6, all the way down deep. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, all the way down deep. You are now standing here in the depths of the earth, and ahead of you is a beautiful blue cave. The cave is the clearest, bluest blue that you ever saw. You step inside. You feel the comfort and safety of the cave. A small stream runs through, and you step across slippery rocks, which are plenty large enough to tread carefully on. There is even a support for you to hold on to as you go along. So walk into the comfort and safety of the beautiful blue cave. Notice your own clothes and how they change to blue. And through the blue of the cave, you see other colors reflected from the formations in the cave. There are brilliant green emeralds and darker jade, amethyst, and crystal formations that are set into the rocks. But the main color here is blue. As you walk deeper into the cave, you see more steps leading down. This time, there is no light. It is totally black. It is coal black, jet black. And as you walk down the 5 remaining steps, carefully holding onto the side, your eyes soon become accustomed to the dark. You feel your way down with your feet, treading carefully. It's becoming darker and darker down here, until you instinctively know that you have reached the bottom. At first, you realize that you can't see a thing. You cannot even see yourself, but you know that you're there. And suddenly you realize that you don't need to see yourself on the outside to know who you are on the inside. You are you. You are a unique individual, and there is no one else in the world exactly like you. And you realize that you could look just like anyone else on the outside, but you will always be you on the inside. And as your eyes begin to adjust and focus, you realize that you are not as alone as you thought you were. You notice the shape and outline of another person before you, and you somehow realize this is an ethereal image of yourself. It is not the person you are now, but the person you were in a previous lifetime, perhaps hundreds or even thousands of years ago. Your clothing is from an unfamiliar era, and your facial features are changed. Your hairstyle is different, but nevertheless, you instinctively know that it is you. And even then, all those years ago, you sense that you were still the same person on the inside. Your circumstances and your outward persona were completely different to how they are now. You made mistakes just like everyone else did, and still do. But back then, the law of the land was different, and you made different types of mistakes. Perhaps you learned some important lessons from some of those mistakes. Perhaps you are still making the same sort of mistakes now, but in a different way. If you did learn important lessons, know now, on an unconscious level, what they were, and how you can apply those lessons to the life you now live. And if those mistakes are still relevant to your present day life, see how they were formed and what caused them as you go back to a significant part of that lifetime. And more importantly, see other ways of resolving whatever issues you had or have. You have a few minutes in real time to talk with this version of yourself. Ask this version about your experience. Ask them about their experience, what they learned, maybe how they died, what you need to learn from them, or what you need to learn in this lifetime. Your subconscious mind is open and receptive to exploring new ways of tackling any problems you have continued to encounter through different lifetimes. Perhaps you could ask your ethereal self to fill you in on the gaps. Maybe they will tell you what you need to know. Perhaps it can shine a light on areas where the answers to your questions are preserved. Your subconscious mind can communicate with your unconscious mind, that part of the collective unconsciousness which surrounds us all. Perhaps any answers will be communicated telepathically by simply transmitting a thought, an idea, a word, or an image to your mind. Ask this version of you what year they were born. Ask them where they're living. What they liked about where they're from. Maybe what they disliked from where they're from. What were some of the hardships they experienced when they were alive? What were some of their favorite things to do? What did they learn while they were alive? What have they learned from being with you? What would they like you to know about them? Perhaps ask them how they died. How old they were when they died. There may have been achievements in your previous life that you know nothing about in your present life. Maybe you had a special talent or a gift that can help you today. What other challenges did you come across in that lifetime? And how can those challenges you once overcame help you to become a stronger person today? It is now time to say goodbye and see you later to this older version of your soul. Give this older version a hug and thank them for coming and speaking with you today. Invite them to come see you again, whether that's in your dreams, during hypnosis, during meditation, or just random thoughts of them and what they shared with you that pop into your mind throughout the day. Remembering that these thoughts aren't random, and when you feel a nudge about past versions of yourself, you'll pay attention and listen to help you develop a bigger understanding of your soul's purpose. Over the next few days and weeks, when you least expect it, you may find yourself continuing to remember certain elements from your previous incarnation. Elements of this experience will pop into your mind when you are feeling calm and relaxed, or may come to you in a dream. And whenever they make themselves known to you, you will instinctively sense that these memories can help you with any present issues you are experiencing. And you will apply any learning to your current situation and learn from your past mistakes. And as a direct result of this journey into the earth and the center of yourself, you find subtle, positive changes occurring on an unconscious level. You find you are able to approach difficult situations with a new mindset, as you are easily able to see resolutions where previously you couldn't. You begin to listen to your inner self, allowing it to guide you in the best possible way. You find you are able to look at problems with different angles and solutions which come easily to you. The wisdom and learning gained from this hypnotic experience are going to guide and remain with you, and any suggestions that are for your own benefit are deeply ingrained in your subconscious mind. Now you're going to climb back up those steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You have 10 more steps until you're out of this journey to the core of yourself. And when I get to 20, you're going to open your eyes, feeling awake, feeling alert, feeling energized, and having a deeper understanding of who you are and where you come from. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, eyes opening, returning to your current body, feeling connected, energized, and awake.